Hey guys, welcome back to Missionaries of God's Love in Tustin, California. Today we'll be talking about wanting to be rich. Before we begin today, find a quiet place to sit down and relax and ask the Holy Spirit to guide you throughout the day, throughout this meditation and the days ahead. The type of wealth that we should be seeking is God Himself. Not money, not fame, not whatever the world defines as being rich. A lot of people who have money and fame only want more. What they have is not enough. They feel empty. They fill this empty void with temporary happiness. If you ever find yourself being wealthy, money-wise, then share it. God is the wealth and treasure we should seek. He is the origin of everything, the beginning and the end. In chapter 21 of the Imitation of Christ, it says, quote, "For you, O Lord, my God, are above all things the best. You alone are most high. You alone most powerful. You alone are most sufficient and most satisfying. You alone most sweet and consoling. You alone are most beautiful and loving. You alone most noble and glorious above all things. In you is every perfection that has been or ever will be. Therefore, whatever you give me besides yourself, whatever you reveal to me concerning yourself, and whatever you promise, is too small and insufficient when I do not see and fully enjoy you alone. For my heart cannot rest or be fully content until, rising above all gifts and every created thing, it rests in you." End quote. In Luke 12:15-21, it says, quote, "Then he said to them, 'Watch out, be on your guard against all kinds of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of possessions.' And he told them this parable. The ground of a certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. He thought to himself, 'What shall I do? I have no place to store my crops.' Then he said, 'This is what I'll do. I will tear down my barns and build bigger ones, and there I will store my surplus grain. And I'll say to myself, you have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take life easy, eat, drink, and be merry.' But God said to him, 'You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be with whoever stores up things for themselves, but is not rich toward God.'" End quote. A lot of things we have here on earth are meant to be shared. If you have a piece of bread and you're able to share it, then share it. Ask yourself what kind of wealth you want. Ask God to correct your desires and purify your intentions. As we end today's prayer, tell God, "Speak to me, Lord, for your servant is listening."